Okay, let's not screw this up again.
One button is labeled air. The other?
Oxygen. For the love of God, please, press the one that says oxygen this time.
That's no moon. That's a space station.
Now that is a moon.
My name is Anthony Cromarty, but you can simply call me Cromarty, and you might know me on here as Mr. Cromarty 1989. I've been doing animation, I would say actually not very good, but actually putting frames in and making them move ever since about age 11 or 10, something around there in the games factory. I'm now 23, that will make it about 12 years. Yes, absolutely. I watched Tiny Toon Adventures. I watched Super Mario Brothers Super Show. There was the Looney Tunes on VHS. I had my stepfather had a VHS that had the all sorts of Looney Tunes recorded. Popeye in the same fashion through a VHS that was passed down. And those were my top favorites, your Darkwing Ducks, your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Inspector Gadget, basically anything 90s/80s as a kid. It was my first upload, the Big Wash Plum, and I realized, she got a lot of views, and I realized the thing about the net, the web, is okay, I want people to see my animations or whatnot, and what is it about the web? You gotta do something unique, different, even if it's weird, whatever, it has to be, because if you're an animator, you're the millionth animator there is, and so I said, you know what, let's make this my gimmick. Let's just keep inflating characters or whatever. Let's make a whole God Thing series based around it. And that kind of became it. The feedback I get is to make them longer. That's mainly what people want to see, is longer stuff. For the actual animation, physical animation process itself, it is Macromedia Flash. And I'm still using a couple versions back, CS4. And it's that. And yeah, that's mainly it. I use Photoshop for backgrounds. And I use Adobe Audition for audio. And After Effects for compositing. But really the animation itself, after it's done on paper, which I still use paper, is Macromedia Flash and a Wacom tablet. Sexy. Different. Fascinating. Dear Sweet Primus, the thinking process. I don't think it ever ends. It never ends. The thinking process is completely ongoing, just 24/7. When I'm laying down in bed, imagining cartoons in my head, which has been going on since about 2 years old, it's ongoing. It's just I do it. I sketch down thumbnails. Try to find an example. Is that right? I sketch down thumbnails. The idea might sit there for oh, here we go. Do it. Get the idea. If I really want to animate it and think I can handle it on my own, sketch down the thumbnails and just get going from there, From thumbnails comes whatever comes next, keyframes, comes in-betweens, comes sound, etc. That's how it goes, just get the idea, sketch down in quick thumbnail or storyboard form, and get going. My goal is to flip gender role completely. Completely throw it out the window. As in, like, okay, for 50-something billion years we've seen, you know, Bugs Bunny versus Elmer Fudd. You know, I want, like, you know, hell, Lola Bunny versus, you know, Hello Nurse or something. It's like, I've always wanted to put female characters in roles that they're not put in cartoons. To me, that's fresh, that's new, that's exciting, and that's what I want to see in animation, is a complete change. I think shows have begun. Like, My Little Pony is great, all the female leads, you know. Like, I think shows have begun to do so, and I hope there's still room for me, you know, as I keep working towards it. Also, they have a very big audience that enjoys these, just the way I enjoyed cartoons in the 90s and whatnot. Those are my real main goals. Currently, I'm working on, like, well, commissions. Yeah, I'm finishing several. About 5 of those. But other than that, self-projects. I still have, you know, new inflations for the Balloon Toons series. I have ideas for. I still want to make a musical video to combine my musical talents with animation too. I want to make a music video very bad. I've got like Les Miserables and Gaston, etc. parodies in mind, and just keep on going with series and just little clips, you know. But yeah, especially music. It's like my main goal is my most exciting future project is to do like a musical one. Like, let's make a song about Balloon Toons. You know, that excites me. I look up to Bob Clampett for his just complete screw everything, I'm doing whatever I want, freedom, you know, and just like, okay, we're gonna push it as far as we can, and sometimes we're going to push it too far, and we're gonna get stuff, you know, we're gonna face the consequences of pushing it too far, but it's a lot better than holding back, you know, than holding to the standards and practices and whatnot, and let's push it too far, you know. And Tex Avery, another one, for similar principles. I also look up to animators like Lauren Faust for breaking into the industry in a non-traditional way, in like a as a non-traditional person, you know. As a black animator myself, I understand, you know, what do I hear from family, etc. sometimes. Is I'm like, oh, you know, this is really hard. There are no black animators, and I find it inspiring when somebody says, so what if there isn't? I am. And I feel like Lauren Faust said that for women in animation. And, you know, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and she's not the only one. And it's lovely. But yeah. Patience. You must always have patience, Luke and Leia, an old Jedi. Because Plum was 350 drawings for that, you know, 12 seconds or so. Patience, patience, patience. I can't stress patience enough. Please be patient, because no matter what you make, if it's 2 seconds, 5 seconds, remember, 24 frames a second, it's 24 drawings to 1 second. Put it on 2s, it's 12 drawings. No matter what, you're doing at least 24 to 12 drawings for 1 second of animation. 2D animation. Patience, my friends. Have patience. It's gonna take months to make stuff. You know, gonna take weeks to make something in a couple seconds. Patience. 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 Shout out to Anatomically Incorrect and this wonderful interview that was provided. And be sure to check me out on Tumblr if you're curious about behind the scenes and whatnot at www.cromartoon.com. Thank you, folks. Be sure to subscribe, check out the channel and whatnot, and and I'll be seeing you online. Keep animating, friends.